2-day tournament. The first day has now completed, and this deck right here, out of 1,000 players, was one of only 2 decks that went completely undefeated. That's right, 8 rounds, 8 victories. So let's go ahead and talk about how this Arceus deck came out on top. So let's go ahead and take a look at the deck here. You are seeing 2 Arceus EXs, you're seeing 2 Carnivines, you're seeing 2 Zubats, 2 Crobats, and 2 rare candies. 1 Pokemon Communication, 2 Pokeballs, 1 Giant Cape, 2 Professor's Research, 1 Iono, 1 Sabrina, 1 Leaf, and 1 Cyrus. So this deck in of itself here, just want to name that I swapped out the Sabrina here for their Mars. I just kind of like Sabrina more, but the deck list has that, so if you want to use Mars instead, by all means let me know down in the comments if that's like what you're feeling. But let's talk about it, y'all. Arceus EX, a card that is now tradable. Used to reign supreme, and then it's kind of like fell off with Darktina coming up about here, but it's still a very good card. For 3 energy, you're getting up to 130 damage. If you have, make sure that your bench is cleared, and you can't be affected by burns, which we're seeing with Incineroar, poisons, with the new Poison Barb and all of that stuff. So this ability here is really clean. Then introducing Carnivine here for Arceus being out on your field, you do get an additional 30 damage, which means for 1 energy you're dealing 50, and that is a really clean. I think in all of our games that we were able to play, we were attacking for 50 every single time, which is lovely here. And then this line is amazing here. We're running the Zubat with colorless energy because this is a grass energy only deck. You really want to make sure that you are able to attack with Carnivine every single time that you can. And Crobat here is great for the high HP of 110. You can take a hit, maybe, you know, but the free retreat cost is really nice to set up some plays. And this ability means that you get to do 30 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon, which allows you to clear a lot of Pokemon with Arceus EX with a full bench here. Crobat doing his best impression of a stronger red in that sense. The Pokemon Communication is just there for you to be able to find your pieces with the smaller amount of Pokemon that's in your deck, right? Like we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 6, 8. Through the 2 Pokeballs, through Professor's Research, you kind of know how many cards are in your deck, which means that you have the higher probability of getting the card that you need, which is great here. Iono is also used to go ahead and find those pieces as well, especially looking for that Crobat and the rare candy. But yeah, y'all, this is the deck. Let me know what y'all think. And as always, kick back, relax, and enjoy these games. And before we get started, only about 10% of you who are watching are subscribed. So if you like the content, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell button so that you do not miss out on the daily uploads, because we are trying to hit 10,000 subscribers before June. All right, y'all, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, we're going second. I mean, all we have right now is the Crobat here. Into a Giratina, we attacked for 30, which is kind of nice. If we can get what they're attacking pretty early though. They're attacking pretty early. So we'll see what's going on here. This deck went undefeated. Okay, we have a second one right here. I mean, this is what we can do right now. This is all we can do right now. Boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. There's a Mew, okay. Professor's Research. What do we get? Rare candy into an Arceus. Okay. We attack here again. That's pretty good damage here. We definitely put second energy up. Zubat up here. They get to put this up now though. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Not even a Pokemon in sight. Or rare candy here, or leaf there. Not leaf. Cape. Oh! Alright, they get to go one here. They're looking for something else. Curious as to what that is. Alright, they're Gengar. Interesting. Alright, you knock this out, we knock you out though. And that's pretty advantageous for us. X speed out, okay. Alright, they're back to full. I think we try it. I think we try it here. Let's see. Nice. Okay. That was great. Then we get to Fang this. This is so disgusting. Retreat here. Because it was retreating for free. Bring this back up. Whoo! And now we knock that out. There it is. And then we get to use this ability on our active spot. So they're down bad here. Oh, they go into the Gengar here is pretty good for them, but we still do damage here, right? Oh yeah, we still do enough damage here. This 50 doesn't do anything. I thought it was the EXmon, but we're good. Can't use supporter cards, but we can do this. Boom. Into right here. Ooh, we see why this deck went 8-0. Look at the options. Look at the options. Look at the flexibility on the board. We just had swoop, 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 swoop. I love that. Jeez. All right, we're going first. Let's see what we can do against Wishy-Washy. That's scary. 40 more damage for each of your pieces here. Okay. Alright, I mean... that's all we can do, right? For each of your bench Wishy-Washy and Wishy-Washy EX. So 3 energy, potentially attacking for 120 damage. Oof, this might be a quick one. Or not just quite yet. Okay. Alright, they're just starting to put off energy. Okay. Quite honestly, I'm probably gonna leave here and get this attacking. Yeah, we need to get this attacking ASAP. They're not putting anything out on their bench. So they go 2, we go 1 energy. They go 3, clear us, we go 2nd energy. Okay. A Crobat here would be amazing. Oh, they're healing. That hurts. That hurts a lot. There's another Carnivine. But I think we go fishing. This will give us, we have a 66% chance of getting what we're looking for. Nice, okay. Yeah, we do this. That's 30. Energy here. And then this is 50 here. Okay. Alright, if we can get that other Carnivine top deck here, it would be pretty sweet. That's all you had. Oh wow, that's all they had. Alright, they're looking for more. They need just one more. They're probably just running these. Let's go. They're probably just running those. So like 16 trainer wishy-washy EX. And what just happened there is that they Iono'd and did not find another basic to play out, because that would have cleared our Carnivine there. So that was pretty lucky on our end. Sweet. Well, I mean, hey, luck is also a skill. We'll take that. GG's. All right, we're going 2nd, and of course we have to go lead with our Arceus, which is totally fine. We make the magic work. Okay. This is where they pull out Giratina. Yep. And they do energy here. They do energy here. Then they put energy here, energy there. Or they could Dawn up and start attacking me for 50 right away as well. Poison Barb on the Giratina. It's an interesting choice. Okay. We are looking for basics. We're looking for our Zubat, our Carnivines. Quite honestly, that's all we can do for right now. End turn. That's all we can do for right now. Are they just gonna power up the Giratina? A 2nd Giratina will be that's their other basic, right? Yeah, they're just powering up the Giratina. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're gonna leaf out of there now. Retreat here. I think we just gotta put this into here for right now. I just really hope they don't have like leaf into their thing for next turn. They like put an energy here and then ability for this last one. Really just need one more turn here if we can get it. Just really want that Zubat. So let's see what they decide to do. Okay, they do it. Okay. All right. Here we go. We can start attacking now a little bit. We're ready. And this is all we can do. Attack for 50. We'll start chunking away. We have to get through both of these anyways. So nothing is stopping us from there. Where's your Pokemon Center lady? It's a lot of damage. And where's our, like, other professor's research? Or... okay, thank you. Can you give us something good to look at? Another Carnivine. Okay, I mean, yeah. We retreat. We don't give up a point right away. If they don't into attack, we Carnivine and attack them as well. So I think we're like pretty solid right there. Here's the Dawn. Giant Cape is a good one. This is where Zubat would have been so clutch. Alright, I mean then everything that this is a Zubat, right? We just power this up here. Vine Whip. Stressful that we couldn't finish it off, but this is where they hit us with Mars, isn't it? This is what they've been waiting for. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, that's kind of smart. 2 Giratinas, 1 Mewtwo, 1 Bat. At least so far of what we've seen. And they've only played the Pokeball this turn, so there's a lot of sparsy things they can do here, but I don't think that they're ready for us to be able to take this thing out. Yeah, okay, great. And then the beautiful part about this is, oh my goodness, this is still very good for us. We get to Rare Candy. Going to Crobat here. Cunning Link. Nice. You gotta go into your attacking one. There's nothing else you can do about that. Yep. And then we Cyrus them up next turn, right? We take the... Actually, we Sabrina here. There's no need to take the poison. We don't want you. There's no need for us to take the poison. And when they clear this, we attack for 110. This is also fine. This is like also very fine. Because we got this bad boy here. This is also where they can Mars us as well too, down to 1 card. But do they have room now that they've included a full evolution line? That's just 3 more slots at minimum. Oh, they added another Pokemon. Okay. You only do 20 damage to one of your Pokemon. Oh, wait. To one of your opponent's Pokemon for each energy attached? They could have attacked the front. I don't know why they decided to do that. But now, We win. Because we get to do this. Hit him with the Cunning Link. Retreat out into here. Yup. 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 Gee, oh my goodness. That was a little scary. I ain't gonna hold you. That was a little scary. But again, shout out to the maneuverability. Shout out to the consistent hits there. That's nice. GG's. Alright, we're going second. So us having that Carnivine start is going to be wonderful. We're not going to show our Arceus either because we just don't want them to Sabrina us. People are now playing Sabrina to hit you with that tempo, and we just don't want that. Alright. Good start for us, bad start for them. And if we can get just one hit off, that's really sweet. If they leaf into a Manaphy because they're running water, right? That's even better for us. Part of me wants us to get Sabrina next turn. Alright, well, now I don't want to. Okay. We're actually just kind of chilling. I'll just grab this just for now. Oh, we got the Zubat anyways. 1, 2. Oh, if only this was a I wish that was a Crobat here. There's 1 extra Zubat and 2 Crobats in our decks now. So at this point, I think you just power this one up in the back, right? You just hope that we can clear through this fast enough. Manaphy wins us the game here. I mean, not Manaphy, Sabrina wins us the game here because we're going to be able to clear through this thing. Like, no problem. Interesting choice. Come on, Crobat. Come on, come on, come on, Crobat. Come on, come on, come on, Crobat. Alright, well, that's not what we were looking for. But we'll just do it again. If we get Crobat next turn, this Rayquaza goes down. Okay. Like there was nothing we could have done with that hand anyways. Alright. Okay. So you're just gonna give us this Manaphy. Okay. And then it's 2-1, and then this thing is still not ready yet. Alright. Let's get the other Carnivine out of there as well. And we Vine Whip that. Like crazy. Come on, Crobat, we can take out this Rayquaza, no problem. Like I said out there, other Manaphy set it up. Yeah, that makes sense. If we get Cyrus here, we're chilling. Cyrus here still wins. A Crobat here would be really spicy. It's 40 times. Okay. Alright, they're attacking us next turn. Here we go. And you know what? I'm gonna put that Arceus down. It's a lot. That's a lot of health. That's a lot of health. And me putting it here doesn't really matter. I'm gonna put this here. Yep. 100. All right. We just now this is the only issue with these Draco meteors. There's just a lot of health on the board. And again, there's just so many different ways that we win here. We have 2 Crobats and a Cyrus in here. And we also have another Professor's Research to like draw into our cards as well too, so. 40, 40, 40, 40. 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. They're still very much in this game with the way that this all still works though. All right. That was annoying. But we didn't get what we were looking for anyway, so we're just gonna do this. Here, that's 80. 50 again. They need a second cape and a second Arida here to survive this next turn. Pokemon Center gives me hope. Okay. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Watch us get the Crobat now. Oh, we did get the Crobat. We would have been able to Iono though. Hold on. That's only 110. We had to put the Zubat on there. We had to put the Zubat on there. We had to put the Zubat on there. I promise I remembered. I promise I remembered. A G's.